Business owners who move to Dubai are quietly reassessing. Some are already moving. And if you have been considering Dubai as your route to 0% tax, what I'm about to show you matters. Because whilst Dubai is still a great option, it was never the only one. And what I see constantly is business owners choosing it without ever asking the most important question. Does this actually fit the life I want to build? My name is Lewis Leonard. I'm a chartered accountant and I help online business owners legally pay 0% tax. 2 years ago, I made the move from the UK and the place I chose was Thailand. Not because it was the most obvious answer, but because it was the right fit for where I wanted to build my life. The community, the cost of living, and the ability to pay less tax with complete confidence. In this video, I want to show you 5 options that can do the same for you. Dubai became the default because it was simple to explain, and for a lot of business owners, it ticked every box on paper. 0 corporate tax, no income tax, warm weather, a growing expat community, and the quick setup companies loved it. 2-week company formation, here is your residency visa, done. Easy to sell, easy to package. The problem was never the UAE itself. The problem was that most people chose it because it was the obvious answer, not because they had actually thought about where they actually want to build their life, the people around you, the pace of the place, wherever you actually want to be there day to day. All of it feeds into how you work and how fast you grow. So here's number 1, Thailand. Thailand operates on a remittance basis tax system. If your clients are overseas and your business is set up correctly, Thailand simply does not have a claim on your income, which means as an online business owner, you can live there full time, build your business and keep what you earn. The government introduced a specific long-term visa for people exactly in your position, high income, remote workers and business owners, which makes getting set up straightforward. When it is done properly, you have complete clarity on where you stand and no grey areas to worry about. Thailand also has one of the most established online business communities in the world. The infrastructure is solid, the cost is a fraction of the UK or Dubai, and the time zone works well for clients across Europe and Asia. If you're in Bangkok, you are surrounded by people who are building businesses. If you want something slower and quieter, Chiang Mai is cooler, cheaper, and gives you the same outcome. Number 2, Vietnam. The way Vietnam tax system works is if your income comes from outside the country and your business is structured correctly, you are not paying Vietnamese tax on it. And for most online business owners, this is a great result. What sets Vietnam apart from the rest is the cost. Operating costs, living costs, the costs of building a team, lower here than almost anywhere else on this list. This saving is not just in the tax. I moved here from Thailand and the business community is growing faster than anywhere else I have seen. Ho Chi Minh is busy and fast moving. If you want something quieter, Da Nang is on the coast and worth a serious look. Number 3, Bali, Indonesia. Indonesia introduced a long-term residency visa a few years ago that gives you a legitimate, permanent base in Bali rather than having to leave and re-enter on a tourist stamp. With the right international structure built around that residency, the tax position works cleanly and you are fully compliant. I have taken a number of clients through this route successfully, but what Bali does beyond the tax is what I keep coming back to. Adam saved over £100,000 in his first year from his villa there. What he talks about most is not the money, it is the network, the things he learned in 6 months that would have taken years alone, the introductions, the conversations with people operating above where he was, the things he learned in 6 months that would have taken years alone. He told me that some of those connections were worth more to his business than the tax saving itself. Number 4, Georgia. Georgia has one of the most generous tax frameworks for online business owners anywhere in the world. If you qualify under the right structure, your effective tax rate can be as low as 1%. Not 10, not 15, 1%. For someone currently handing 40 to 50% of everything that they earn to HMRC, that number is difficult to ignore. You are in a European time zone, costs are low, banking is straightforward, and there is a business community building there quickly. Getting back to the UK is easy for when you need to do so. For what it offers, it does not get enough attention. Number 5, Cyprus. In Cyprus, if you are classed as a non-domiciled, you pay 0% tax on dividends and income earned outside the country. Set your business up correctly around that status and you have a fully legal, fully compliant route to paying close to nothing. Inside the EU, English is an official language. The legal system is built on the same foundations as the UK, and you can be back in London in under 5 hours. For business owners who want to significantly cut their tax bill and stay within easy reach of home, it is one of the most practical options on the list. A few notable mentions. Portugal remains a serious option for a European base, solid infrastructure and a lower cost of living than the UK. Malta gives you EU membership with a competitive non-dom tax regime and a strong English-speaking professional community. And for those who still want to be in the UAE, the wider Emirates beyond Dubai, places like Ras Al Khaimah and Abu Dhabi, offer the same 0% framework with a very different pace of life. The only thing that every country on this list has in common is that the tax outcome depends almost entirely on how it is set up. The same move done properly versus done quickly produces very different results. Done correctly holds up for years. Done incorrectly, the bill is far bigger than anything you would have saved. If you are serious about making this move, the first thing to do is understand where you actually stand right now. I have built a free tax checker that shows you your current position and whether 0% tax is realistic for you in under 60 seconds. The link is below this video. Ready does not arrive. Every month that passes is another month that you are paying what you do not need to pay. So just click the link below this video to get your free tax assessment.